quarantining myself by going dirty old catfishing at the dirty old lake. What is going on, you dirty old stash bags? It's me, and I'm back at the place with a bunch of tiny channel catfish. And the reason I'm here is, number one, there's still a chance at a blue or a flathead. That's the main reason. The second reason is you guys have been pretty much begging for a catfish catch and cook, so I'm gonna do that. Another reason is there's not that much food and stuff left at grocery stores, or it's diminishing. I know I went to Hy-Vee the other day, and yeah, they had no ground beef. They were missing a couple other things, so who knows? Maybe food's gonna be hard to come by soon. I don't know. Might be a damn apocalypse. I hope not. I hope everyone's good. Hope everything's safe, and I hope this clears up, but yeah, I need some more fish on top of that. So that was like reason number 4, I think. So me and my buddy Frankie, he's back there. We're kind of chilling in our truck. It's cold this morning, but it's gonna warm up later. So we're starting it out by doing a little kitty cat catch and cook right next to the lake. Got shad for bait, and yeah, not much else to say, but come along with us. Let's see if we can catch some dirty old shallow water, early spring kitty dongs and eat their asses. Pow-pow. Yeah, it seems like a peckerhead. Get out of there. On board early. What a horrible one. Definitely could be better. That was on the head too. Yeah, they're on a little bit bigger bait to see if could concentrate on some of the bigger fish, and old Pippy Squeak shows up again. I took home a catfish yesterday and it was good. I already ate it. So I'm gonna keep him too. Keep some small ones today, go for big ones. See what happens. He's dying. Is he? Yep. Those are perfect size to keep. Anywhere from really 1 to 3 or 4 pounds. And yeah, the water's still cold, so they still taste good. Still mainly trying for bigger ones, but take some small ones in between. And yeah, we got all day, so see if we can do it. We want the long dong kitties, not the little tiny ones, but a few tiny ones are gonna die. Pow. There's all sorts of bait back here. I'm sure there was yesterday too, we just couldn't see it because it was windy. This one got hit too. I got 2 going. That one still had it when I was holding it. This one just got hit better. Did you see him surface out there? Is it too big to keep? I don't think so. Might just be an eater kind of day there, Billy. You know, quarantine and stuff, they're not gonna have food soon. You're gonna be calling me being like, hey, can I have some of that catfish? Because I don't have any food for me and my fiance. And I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll keep you alive. You gonna cook it for me too? Sure. That costs extra though. You were just getting whooped on, Frankie.
My dinkers. I mean, still.
They're still fun, but they are getting old. We really need to find something bigger. Is that too big to keep? Or do you think that'll still taste good?
That should still taste good, yeah. I'd just say anything under like 4 or 5 pounds.
What do you think he is? Like 3?
3, 4.
All right. What do you think, Frankie? New bait or old bait?
I'm gonna go with old bait for now.
You're just an old bait type of guy.
Washed out yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It wasn't out there very long. Nope, this one just lifted up again. It just barely lifted. Just tappered it. Just freaking tappered it, Frankie. We need an old blue cat to swim up and start dumping. That's what the worm's for? Yeah, you're gonna get a blue on the night crawler. I see it. He did some things.
Crazy, you just threw this back out too.
Yeah, same bait too.
See, I told you.
Yeah, I listen to you sometimes. I'm just weird. I like freshening my bait up all the time, but I literally just threw that out right before. It like just made it click a few times first. And you were like, which one? I was like, that one. Yeah, it's probably still a fucking pipsqueak. We need one that just comes up and just starts just constant, like no stopping.
Or one that just slowly bends over and just slowly pulls.
That'd probably be a flathead. I don't know, maybe the blues are still moving slow. Get him out of there.
Jesus.
Yeah, I make it real loose.
I can tell. Get out of those trees.
That was a bite.
Get away from that shit.
It's the danger zone out there.
It is. You got like 3 or 4 lay down logs right there.
Mm-hmm. They're all like the same size. How do you like the saltwater rod for kitties?
It is pretty fucking light, that is for sure.
Yep, you can let that one go. I'm sure we'll get more.
Oh, they're kind of cold.
Yeah, water's still probably, I don't know, 45.
Your bait's fucked.
Yeah, I'll get some more. I completely forget how my bigger one even bit yesterday.
I don't. Same way?
I think so. I think it did like that. Yeah. It definitely didn't just pecker it.
Got her? Huh. Seemed a little more aggressive.
Yeah, he was pulling.
Yeah, I just looked up and the motherfucker was bent over.
I was almost gonna just hook him, but I didn't want to steal your first bite. Even though I gave you one of my bites, but still, it's not the same. Plus, he wasn't really pulling line out.
No, just like he was tugging.
By the time I got to him, he was kind of slowing his roll a notch. That was the babiest tap I've ever seen.
Pretty light.
Yeah. I just tapped it again. I just heard another one click. I think my yellow one just took a tap too. Yours just did a little bounce too.
You did it?
Yeah, not a very good bounce, but your line hopped pretty good. You know they're biting good when all they move is your line. Yep. Yours just slowly. What is out there?
I don't know. What's on yours?
What was that though?
That big ass fucking body that surfaced out there?
Yeah, what was that?
I think what we want.
That looked like a blue.
That did.
That was big.
I don't think that was carp.
Yeah, that looked like a kitty to me, man. There's a few somethings out there that are big. Do you see that?
Yeah. I can grab my white rod. Take it over there.
Every time I get past the tree, I hit another.
It feels so much bigger.
I know, it's like I got a real fish on for a second.
God, I hate how big they look out there.
I know, and then they're all just the same size. Eater number 3 though, we let one go. We're seeing some bigger fish out more Main Lake, so we're gonna be making some moves today. Making some moves. Yeah, he's a little big, I'll let him go. Biggest one yet. We'll get some smaller ones. In my opinion, the smaller the better. Fish number 4, 20 minutes in or so. Waiting on a bigger one and waiting on lunch. That looked like a couple blues out there, man. All right, get it back out there. Shad's the bait though. Frankie tried some other stuff. He had worms on for a little bit, and then he had Kool-Aid chicken titties on for a little bit too, and gave up on that. If you find a lake that, or if you're fishing a lake that has shad and you can get your hands on shad, it's gonna be your best bet for sure. Obviously there's plenty of other baits you can catch them on, but shad is king for fish of all sizes. And even though we're throwing out smaller chunks and catching smaller fish, you never know when old giant's gonna show up. 40-pound blue will pick up a tiny little piece of shad off the bottom too. But now at least we got some lunch. Still early. I think it's 8 in the morning right now. Most of the time I'm still sleeping, so we are ahead of schedule. Hey, your bass pole's getting hit. Pretty good too. Yep. Yep. By golly gee, Cletus, I think that would be a bite. They just don't want you to catch a fish on your own pole today, bud.
No, they don't. Dicks.
Up. Up. No. Up. 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 What do you got? An extra wide gap worm hook on that thing?
Damn right I did.
Say it into him.
I did think about putting straight hooks on though.
It's not a terrible idea the way they're biting, really, but I think if anything, like a 5/0 circle hook or like something like that, just a little bit smaller. I like leaving the big ones on just in case. So
I've lost interest.
you've lost interest, or it lost interest? Both.
Both probably. Probably gonna get it.
Alrighty, well, bite kind of slowed down. Not really though. We're just getting small fish. So while we're cooking, we want to be sitting at a spot that maybe potentially we have a higher chance of catching something big while we're eating. But I'm missing a few key ingredients to dirty old catch and cook, so I'm gonna run right down the street to a little old tiny grocery store and see if they don't have flour or oil. I need flour and oil. I'm gonna double check. I might need more than that, but we're gonna run there quick, get some stuff, and make a late breakfast, early lunch, and then go from there. So let's go! Pow. All right, let's hop in this little place, see what they got. Hopefully something. How's it going? Good. Pretty good. Some of that. Get some of that. Let's get some of that. That should be about it. Yep, that should be it. We got the goods. Now we need to go find Frankie and make sure he's alive. All right, well, grocery shopping is done. Came over to this, still shallow, still backwater, but it's a little bit more main lake than the other spot. So probably a shot at a bigger fish, potentially. I figured we might as well change up the scenery for cooking anyway. And yeah, hopefully it works out. Hopefully we can at least get some bites. But I'm gonna cast these out and clean up my 3 little catfish if I can. Might be a chore with the fillet knife I have, but my fillet knife's sharp, right, Frankie?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. Whatever you say. It'll be a little difficult, but it should be doable. Maybe. All right, well, I'm not going to show the whole shit show of a process here because, yeah, it's going to be exactly that. Give her a knife a good rinsing. We're in, boys and girls. We are in. But I'm going to get as much meat off of it as I can, and we will make it work. Never really tried the panko thing, and you guys have been requesting it for a while, so we will give it a whirl. Better be good, or else I'm blaming you guys. I'm just kidding. If it's not good, it's probably my fault somehow. There we go. Cut down the side here, then cut down the back. Follow the rib cage down. Sure, there's ways to get a little bit more meat and do it easier, but this is just how I've always done it. I know most people like skin catfish, or like nail their head on a board and just peel the skin back, but I don't know how to do all that, and I don't have a nail or a board, so meat actually doesn't look too bad. A little yellow up top, but bled out the fish, so no blood. Not too much to clean off, really, besides the shad poop that's all over my tailgate. Gonna have to rinse that off. We don't want shad poop. That ain't bad.
Not bad.
Literally the dullest knife ever.
Not bad.
I'd be better off with like a stick. Alright, I'm gonna finish cleaning these and then get to cooking. Hopefully get a bite in the process.
There.
Got him?
Yep.
That looks a little better, maybe? No?
No.
I didn't even get that one that far out. Over here doinking with the grill, trying to get this baby fired up, and one of my rods went off. What is it, a northern pike?
Goddamn Sasquatch.
I'm tempted to keep him too, but
I mean, we did just take one of your eaters.
nah, we'll let him go. I got 3. There's just so many that size in this lake.
I'll switch it. I won't chuck him
From a cliff. Ah, right in the neck. I got you right in the neck.
I think I have Corona.
You got the virus. We're about to get a virus from this clean cooking station. Jesus. Bringing bugs in here. We'll live. Do you trust me as a chef?
We've eaten worse.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, let's see if this baby will kick on. This one's bigger, but it's much dirtier. Like, I'm talking much dirtier. She works.
She sounds aggressive.
There's no in between. She's off or she's hotter than sin. All right, we got our kitty cat fillets soaking. And dirty old Franks. We got a combination of flour and panko. See if the panko makes it any crunchier. Can't complain though. Out enjoying some fish and some fishing during dirty old quarantine times. I'm hungry. It's gonna be good, and we got some to take home too. Might even get a wild hair at my ass and keep a couple more. Got the smallest pan in North America, so we're gonna have to do like 9 batches, but
She'll work until she catches on fire.
she'll get the job done, even if she's on fire.
Driving the truck.
I'm about due for a new truck anyway. All right, we're gonna let these little hookers cook for a little while longer, and
I can just hear the bacteria in there.
hey, this pan was clean. That's all that matters. Oil's clean, pan's clean, plate's clean, tongs are brand new.
All right.
Until I put them on the tailgate.
It's just we had some sketchy fish cleaning and fish rinsing.
Mountain Dew's sanitary, I think. You're supposed to wait for the taste test, Frankie.
Well, if I'm gonna die, I want to get it over with.
How is it? Out of 10? 4?
Well, I can taste the E. coli.
Can you actually though?
Yeah, it's a
It's a little
slight hint.
It's a slight hint of E. coli.
Not bad.
Out
Be
of-
washing it in Mountain Dew and the dirty prep station we have.
We're breaking a few health code violations for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to shut you down.
Yeah, we might die.
You're
Or at
gonna
least
finish eating.
we're gonna shit our pants. Alrighty, that's my turn to try it. Got the panko on there. But does it make it crispier? The breadcrumbs add like a little bit of crunch.
It's like eating a really fishy Rice Krispie. Minus the marshmallow.
I'm not tasting the fishiness. I think it damn near tastes like crappie or anything else.
Definitely doesn't taste like a little muddy channel.
I definitely think the breadcrumbs helped. Maybe I'll have to do that from now on. That piece was a little fishy, but it still wasn't bad. All right, well, you guys have been asking for a catfish catch and cook. Finally got it done. You're welcome. And it actually was pretty good. I should probably start keeping them more, especially with everything that's going on in the world. And yeah, I catch tons of catfish. Most of them are small, so might as well keep 1 or 2 to eat. And they basically taste like walleye or crappie if you catch them this small out of cold water. So the panko definitely helped too. I'm gonna start buying some of that to mix in with the flour, because I wouldn't call it a game changer, but it definitely helped with the crispiness, and I like my fish crispy, so I'm gonna be getting more of that. But anyway, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. We're gonna probably give up on catfishing for the day and go try to do something else. So yeah, didn't get anything big, but we did get eaters, so that was kind of cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.